This is really a continuation, I just remembered, because about the same time, Jony had an adventure with a chimpanzee that broke out of the zoo. And the chimpanzee was something like 4 years old, so he was an adult. And the zoo at the time was right in the center of Tel Aviv. I mean, right now, the area of the zoo in Tel Aviv now is the municipality. So it was very central. And all of the upper class Israelis lived, not all of them, but a large number, in the circumference of the zoo because they enjoyed the area. It was quiet, it was easy to walk around. And at any rate, this chimp is out and she's crying and running around and scaring people. And they called the police, and the police came with guns, and they didn't use Sten guns then, they had rifles, Czech rifles, and they were about to kill the chimp, and the chimp had gone up in a tree and was shaking up there, frightened. And Jony ran out, and he made them stop, and they told him to get out of the way. He climbed the tree, so that if they were going to shoot the chimp, they would be shooting him as well. And he climbed up and he sat there with the chimp, who was shaking with fear and almost bit Jony, but he knew Jony so well that he just sort of got into his arms and Jony held him. And they sat there for a while, and Jony kept saying, "If you guys move aside, I'll get the chimp back into the zoo." And finally, there were newspaper men outside or something, I'm not sure, but everybody moved away. They gave him a 100-yard area, and then he brought the chimp back down and into the zoo and put him back in its cage. And I got there to visit him the day after, and he was still shaking Jony when he told me about it. He was sure that he was going to lose the chimp. Mm-hmm.